Good morning, I'm Angel. Welcome to the channel. I want to show you this book. You Must Not Kiss a Chola. Chola is a woman of indigenous and some white origin, a term generally used to insult in our country. Published during the 2017 Lima International Book Fair, and this second edition is from May 2018 by Mesa Redonda Publishing Group. This book was written by Luis Reátegui, a lawyer who holds a master's degree in public management and former councillor of the municipality of Lima. This is a set of 11 stories which, as he says, aimed at equality and respect. I admit I imagined a single story at first. I imagined a story dealing with racism, classism, and discrimination in which some poor Andean woman would be the main character. However, throughout these stories, we are taken through situations and characters which are apparently ordinary on the one hand, and non-conventional or almost supernatural characters on the other hand. For one thing, reflection. The first story is about a man irreparably dull, grey, who inspires pity and even revulsion. To what extent can one internalize and normalize such thing? What about another story? Sweets. Is there any hope for a street performer in a city whose transport system dehumanizes us, predisposes us to fight and ignore those who aren't our friends or family? Can a little girl change that for the better? The last story gives its name to the book. You Must Not Kiss a Chola. Without indulging in preaching, this book is a great lesson on how someone who is many times ignored and even considered inferior might become our guardian angel, our savior. People forever rejected, discriminated, ignored, fooled, miseries and broken ties. Who knows? Perhaps we have suffered what they have sometime. Despite that realism which depicts more shadow than light, there's time for fantasy as well, such as Ephraim, the man who falls deep into the water so as to achieve freedom. Is freedom stopping suffering in a way that only cares for the end, not the means? There's a feeling of impotence, hopelessness, and even brutality in these stories, of how small and defenseless we might turn out to be. Yet the call to reflect and to act harder. Will we sink into saying I can't? Or we will soar by doing the exact opposite? No, this is not a self-help book. It doesn't tell us what to think either, but it opens the door for us to see something we just don't or prefer not to, because doing nothing might be convenient or comfortable. So the last story should definitely be in the end, because while being moving, fills us with hope and, as the title says, aims at equality and respect. I've just bought Mr. Reátegui's latest book, but this one, after 3 years, remains highly recommendable. Bye bye.